Hey, what's that music? Anyone else hearing that music?
What music?
Nothing? What music? I don't hear any music. No, there's music. There's music playing. Wait, guys. The 8-Bit Show's starting. We gotta go! We gotta go see the 8-Bit Show! 8-Bit Show. Brought to you by a couple nerds.
Mm-hmm. I love your enthusiasm.
Yeah, that guy was excited.
Right? Hello. Welcome, everyone, to the 8-Bit Show. With me today is Two Littles, 505.
Yep.
We are absent Coffee and Corn Dogs. Should be back next week, though.
That's just one person. That's not two people. That's just one person.
Yeah.
It's Coffee and Corn Dogs. It's one guy.
One guy. Yeah, we're here to talk to your ear holes about video games, news, other nerdy things.
Yeah.
All the bits.
Yeah.
Why did that activate? Oh, great.
Maybe we'll cut away to our traffic guy. And that's the weather.
Yeah, the helicopter was expensive. We gotta use that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. So keep tuned for that.
Yeah. Special segment.
Exciting stuff coming. How are you, Frankie?
I'm doing good. It's been a crazy week, as always, but yeah, nothing. Oh, I saw a concert. Went to
a concert.
Yeah, we went to see Breaking Benjamin with
nice.
With Third Eye Blind. 3 Days Grace. Those are completely different bands. Third Eye Blind and 3 Days Grace, not to be confused with one another.
They typically don't get confused with one another.
Nope. That's just my brain. I still need to chug this coffee. The concert was pretty good. It was really interesting because I like 3 Days Grace more than I like Breaking Benjamin. You know, I'm not like huge fans of either of them. That being said, 3 Days Grace, I was super tired because it was after work, so I was like, they feel low energy, but maybe that's just me.
You're projecting low energy.
Yeah, but then like Breaking Benjamin got on, and I see why they are the headliners, because they were like chock full of energy. Like they were great performers, you know.
Yeah, I've seen them at like little what is those, like big concerts where they have like a ton of guests.
So yeah, they were
years ago, back when they were like real popular.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Although,
like,
I got disappointed. I recently wanted to go see a show. I saw that Prof was coming to New Mexico, and I was like, "Oh, hell yeah, I want to go see Prof. That'd be dope." And I looked it up. Apparently, it's at the new Revel.
Oh yeah, I've heard about this place.
The new Revel Theater or whatever.
Oh, did we go there once? I think I went there once.
I haven't yet been there, but I like looked at tickets and it was like $100 for like general admission. I was like, oh Jesus Christ, what happened to like it being like $30 to go see a show?
Right. Yep. Those prices are long gone. Actually, I think Rian got these tickets on like some special where it was like, it was months and months ago that she got these tickets. So, there was another band that I can't remember who it is that she got tickets for. That I guess Steven wanted to go see, but I guess like the tickets right now are just so expensive too, just for general admission. So I was gonna go with her to that one, but now Steven's going with her because it's just like, yeah. Unless you can find them on a deal, it's insane.
It's crazy. I remember paying like the most I paid. I think I paid like $75 for my ticket to the gathering of the Juggalos.
Right. Well, even when I got those tickets off that scalper for him, like that was $60, I think.
Or no, I think the most I paid was I ever paid for tickets was for Killian and his birthday when I took him to go see Nine Inch Nails. And I bought us like really good tickets.
Yeah.
And proceeded to have a crazy night, but
but yeah, that was fun. It was good. You got any stories you want to share?
No. I've been laughing at a bunch of people. So this week's been Balloon Fiesta.
Oh yeah,
right. And so there's been like I've heard a bunch of comments like, "Oh wow, there's so many balloons in the air." Oh weird. It's like there's a festival of them or something.
Internationally known.
I mean here in Albuquerque, there's always like it's just kind of like part of our scenery, right? Like it's just kind of become natural. At least one balloon is in the sky every morning. I go to work. Obviously, during this last week, there's been a lot more balloons in the sky.
Right.
I just find it funny, like, especially considering some of the people I've heard that from are like locals.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
Right.
You should know this.
Yeah, as soon as the weather's cool enough for balloons to take off, it's like, oh hey, balloon, and that's it.
Every October.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I kid you not. Even like during all summer, I saw a balloon like every morning. Obviously,
Really?
It has to be in the morning when it's cold, like cool enough to even attempt it. Yeah, they'll take off every morning. I've seen a balloon for the past year.
Damn. That's
Which is
crazy.
Cool. I like the balloons. They're fun.
I mean, it's just it's crazy how many, because like there's just so many like foreigners here during this time, which I gotta say I actually haven't seen as many this year. And I'm sure that has to do with
but actually our numbers conditions. Were better than to be expected.
Oh really?
Considering the state of tourism lately, our numbers were actually better than what they had predicted they were going to be.
Well, that's good. That's good because I don't know, I really like the Balloon
Not
Fiesta.
Great.
Yeah,
they weren't like numbers that we want or anything, but again, this is off of like the dip in the industry as a whole.
Yeah.
This is like just recently a bunch of the like casino workers and stuff talking about how like their income is now like significantly lower because people aren't coming.
Yeah. Yep.
So their tip wages haven't been like what they normally are, so they're being paid a lot less.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Rough.
Right.
I mean, honestly, if you're from out of this country and you're thinking about coming here, I would not recommend it right now.
I mean, honestly, New Mexico is probably one of the better places to come to.
New Mexico, you're gonna be mostly okay. I just mean like if you're coming from out of the U.S. to come to the U.S. right now is a rough moment. So I understand why tourism's down.
Yeah. Well, shall we get into the news?
Oh yeah, sure.
All right.
Here's why tourism's down. No, we don't talk about that kind of news.
Well,
because it would just be depressing. I don't think I could do that.
We were even on the amount of articles each one of us had.
Yeah.
And then you changed that. So
the truth is that we were never really. I was just curious if any of the other ones I got you also picked up.
That's fair.
Trying to be generous.
That's fair. That's fair. Shall we start with you then?
Yeah, I mean, a couple of the things I picked up on here are pretty just like small things. You can get out of the way pretty quick. Bethesda announced that it's doing a Fallout Day again. I think they did one. I don't think they did one last year, but this used to be a little bit more of a frequent thing, where they show off like new games and new things, and just celebrate Fallout in general. But they set a new one for October 23rd, at about 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We watched on Twitch, YouTube, Steam.
Yeah.
So that should be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be quite something if they announced Fallout 5, but I doubt they will.
Yeah. I mean, I guess there's always a chance, right? But
yeah, I
don't think they will either.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
Yeah, definitely.
And then let's see. Vampire Survivors is getting a online co-op real soon.
This I did actually see. I was debating putting it in, but I figured that you would actually have this.
So it'll be a 4-player co-op. Looks exciting. It'll be all done through online. They kind of have fun with, is it going to be harder because you're with your friends, or will it be easier? Type playing around stuff. Nice. Chronicle, the developer, has always had that sense of humor. I mean, they also got Stephanie Sterling to do the writing.
Yeah.
For them, so you know what kind of humor you're getting into.
Right.
Which is exciting. Again, I think this one's just going to be a free update. I don't even think it's a DLC.
Okay.
So I don't think you have to pay for this one. And even if you did, Vampire Survivors has been very generous with all of their DLC.
Yeah.
So I look forward to that. Oh yeah, I got another quick one. The ESRB rating board accidentally, again, for who knows the umpteenth time this has happened, but accidentally leaked a game that's being developed. It's like in the works. As a briefly listing for Aliens Fireteam Elite 2 popped up a few days ago. This was quickly taken back down.
Yep. delete.
But I found it quite interesting because that game didn't seem to like do well enough to really take off. I've played it and it was pretty fun. I know Coffee and Corn Dogs has played quite a bit of it and liked it. But from my understanding, it didn't do like great.
Yeah.
So I find it interesting that they're making another one.
Right.
Hopefully that one does better and can last longer.
Right. Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if it was just like they just had that many more ideas that didn't make it in, and they really wanted to make some more, or if they just really wanted to give it another go.
Yeah, I'm not I'm not sure. I'm sure. Not sure really. But that's it for really the
quick tidbits.
The quicker things, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I guess I have one more little quick one. The game that I'm playing currently, Megabonk, had an issue this weekend where their leaderboard was hacked into and ruining the leaderboard for everyone else.
Yeah.
Which always kind of sucks. But I guess they fixed the problem over the weekend. It turns out like it happened like just after they had like taken off to go do something in their real life.
Mm-hmm.
And that problem had just happened. They came back during the weekend and fixed the issue. Apologized to the community. In what was quite a funny little post, I thought. It says, "Yo, sorry about the leaderboards being broken the last few days. I took some time off over the weekend, and of course some MFers decided to break the leaderboard for everyone. But technically, it's my fault for not securing the leaderboard enough. I just never expected this many people to play fucking Megabonk." Laugh out loud. Anyways, it should be fixed now. And to the people who cheated, man, where was it? Where was that quote? Because it's so good. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up on Steam real fast.
Fair enough. Yeah, I've seen you playing a lot of this game lately.
I played yesterday and I've been playing some today again a little bit. It's pretty fun little Survivor style game.
Yeah.
I'll talk a little bit more about it.
Yeah.
Later, but okay, yeah. Leaderboards. Yeah, okay. You fixed the issues that allow players to break the leaderboards for others. Removed all leaderboard button until I actually implement more leaderboard stuff, like character-specific boards, etc. And then last, he says, "I've set up a known list of cheaters that are banned globally and will never show up on the leaderboards again once caught. Nice. Cheaters, you better watch your ass, or I'm clapping your cheeks back to the shadow realm where you belong."
That is pretty good. Worth it.
So that's been pretty fun.
That's the sort of statement I like to see made.
Yeah, I like it when our devs let us in on their sense of humor through patch notes.
Right. Indeed. Oh, God, man.
Or ones that communicate often. I like a little shop game that I've played called Teddy's Shopkeep. Something like that. Teddy's Haven.
Teddy's Haven.
It's really just kind of, most people would call it an asset flip. I really think it's just a developer who doesn't have really good artwork, so he's using the clear, Unreal assets. And I don't really think there's anything wrong with that. That's why you purchase those things, to be able to use assets like that.
Yeah.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. The problem comes from just releasing something and not further developing it, right?
Right, yeah, exactly.
I think that defines a full asset flip, one where you just put a whole bunch of assets in a half mediocre game and then release it.
Right.
No further update, no nothing else.
No, exactly. That's the thing. Me starting to get into game development and whatnot. It's I've been looking at tools that I can use. And there's a website that I found that's really cool. It offers all these free character models that you can use. It's primarily 2D stuff. But I realized that on their website, they're offering some of these assets that I've used before for some of the streams. And it's oh, that's really cool that, that people can take these characters and throw them into their game because they're not good at art or whatever, like I'm not.
Well, yeah, and then there's other cool things you can do too if you want to start being creative. There's artists out there. There's a guy I follow on YouTube and YouTube Shorts. He does like ink blotting. He's from some Scandinavian country. I don't know exactly where. But he does really cool ink blot artwork, right? He's an artist. He sells his art online. You can get the originals and stuff. But everything he's done, he releases also in open.
Oh, really?
Open common license. So if you have a project, a game, board game, video game, whatever, and you want to use his artwork, you more than can. The only thing that he's asked is like, hey, you know, if you make some off of it, maybe kick me down a little bit. Kick down to the artists who helped.
Yep.
And he has a lot of Patreons and stuff like that who have gone and done that. They've made card games, board games and stuff, and used like his artwork to do it. And it's some badass artwork. I wish I don't have the time right now to go look for it. But.
Yeah. No, that's cool though. All right. Well, I got something here. Okay. Nintendo has issued an official statement in response to some generative AI claims. I don't know if you saw this stuff here. But OpenAI.
I saw are you talking about like the Sora 2 stuff?
Yeah. The Sora 2, all the
copyright images,
exactly,
videos that it's bringing, they brought up. Like, not only is Nintendo in that, it brought. Holy crap! If any one of those like softwares have ever like just blatantly been copyright, I've never seen anything, because that Sora 2 is actually kind of scary in numerous ways.
It's crazy how good it does things. Because there's been a few examples that I've seen where I'm like, I would not be able to tell that this was AI if it wasn't either so ridiculous or I wasn't already told that it was AI.
It takes with those ones. I've seen a couple, especially of the videos. The videos are a lot rougher than some people make it out. Those videos are fairly easy to tell.
No, there's definitely some of them where it's just like, oh, that's totally AI. It's hilarious, but it's AI.
But the images that it's able to produce have gotten
just
surprisingly better.
Yeah,
just static images.
So OpenAI has been trying to figure out a way to give rights holders more control over generation of characters and whatnot. So this is obviously a good move for content owners, content creators, or even just rights holders, which you could debate how great that is for for the rest of the world, but they're trying to find a way that will work, right? So I do applaud them for that. Now they specifically said that this is going to be for people who are on their board, you know, companies who are on their board and whatnot. So it sounds like they're kind of maybe holding these features hostage, which is, I don't think that's how it's going to be in the end. They're gonna have to open that up to everyone, because just by making that, they're proving that they can do it, and then it's gonna be a thing. But what's really interesting is that I guess Japan, from what I've read, it sounds like the government of Japan is very, very open to generative AI being used. So the government apparently kind of put Nintendo on blast for not supporting AI, because OpenAI has said that they're part of going to be working with Nintendo, Universal, all these companies, right? Now Nintendo has denied this. They said that they said that necessary actions against infringement of our intellectual property rights will be looked at, and that they will be taking legal action against anyone who infringes on their copyright. Not necessarily that it can't be used in generative AI, which is really interesting because it almost sounds like they're saying, yeah, for people who want to be able to enjoy this stuff, go ahead. But if you're making money off of it, if you're putting this to a wider public, you're trying to steal.
Well, I think it's important. That's an important thing to note in general, is that most of this copyright stuff, because that statement alone is more or less just reiterating what like the law is.
Yeah,
you can go ahead and create all the images and copyright material. You can create magic card. You can do whatever you want within copyrighted material. Create D&D games. Do whatever you want with any copyright material you want. It's the moment you go and try and make money off of that. The moment you try and enter a market. We've talked about it before. Like the moment you try and do something like that, you're changing the idea and perspective on it. You have to look at a whole different thing. You got to follow rules. You got to do. There's stuff you got to do.
Right.
You got to do's what you got to do's.
Yeah, and so it's just really interesting because it's like, I mean, I think Nintendo they have an issue with a lot of streamers, and I really think that's like based on this statement. I kind of feel that maybe the ethos there actually is like we're not happy with streamers spoiling stuff. Being able to have people experience the game without actually paying for it. I can understand how, as a developer or company, you can get upset by that. And it's one of those things now where, by the statement, they seem to be like they're okay with people using generative AI to make fun stuff, right? There's tons and tons of memes out there having to do with Nintendo that they don't take legal action with. It's just Nintendo has this very interesting view.
As soon as you start trying to make money with their product, whether that be
streaming,
we see it with like the modding thing. That's why they attacked Bowser, right? Wasn't his name Bowser or something like that?
That's right. Yeah, the other Bowser. Yeah.
Yeah, not Doug Bowser. The guy who quit, or guy who retired. But they got him, but it's because he was making money off of it, and they used that like in the court case. Is that like this is because he made money?
Yeah.
And the people that they've attacked is and some that they've reiterated. I'm not standing behind Nintendo on this. It's something that
put that out, but like I feel that does make sense. I mean, if I was like this huge content creator, I think I would feel at least a little slighted if somebody was making money off of using my works, right? Like, it's understandable.
They just seem to get mad that way. I think that they push it a little too far on a number of things.
Oh yeah, no.
And that's one reason it's hard to stand behind Nintendo for a lot of stuff. But it's easy to see where they come from. They don't even remember they're like a Japanese studio who hold copyright even like closer.
Right. Yeah. I just thought it was really interesting, Nintendo's take on this, because I mean I didn't expect them to be for AI in any way, shape, or form, obviously, because
I think a lot of big tech and stuff are just they're investing in that. That's been the thing. They want it to succeed.
Yeah. Well,
we've talked about it before. I mean, some things like if you built like. Minus the like environmental impact, I think there could be useful things done. It really is the issue of like the unethical way that these like AI models are being trained and stuff.
Yeah. Yep. Agreed.
I think there's smart ways to do this, ethical ways to go about doing it, but unfortunately, all we're seeing is people taking advantage of it.
Well, again,
which happens every time a new technology comes out, which is why regulations are important, and why these like sort of topics are important in general.
Well, it's good to see that like the outlash that's coming. I mean that OpenAI. You can argue right now that the U.S. government, is like letting AI become more and more of a thing. That they're even trying to prop up the industry.
Well, I mean, that's the issues we're seeing with Microsoft, with them laying off these huge studios, and they're like raising the prices of Game Pass and stuff. That's not coming from like the Xbox heads. You know, this is not like that. The Phil Spencer isn't the guy making this decision.
Yeah.
He has to deliver this decision from the people who own Microsoft.
Right, yeah.
And, you know, there's such a little part of what Microsoft makes. They got to listen, or they'll lose even more of what they have.
Yeah.
And they're going all in on the AI.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, I think it's good to see that OpenAI is, you know, I'm not trying to like back the company, not trying to defend them, but it's good to see that they are responding to the outlash, and maybe something good will come of the changes that they are saying that they're going to make, you know, because if they're arguably the biggest AI company right now. And so I feel like if they can say, yeah, we can build in these content control systems into the model, then it's like, cool, then anybody can do it, right? So, and hopefully that'll make some of these other companies take a look at that and limit that.
I think there'd be bigger money to be able to give the tool used to create the learning algorithm.
Well, that's the thing. Is like
I think that's where the smart money would be, because then someone could take that algorithm and stuff they go and input their own materials to draw from, you know, ethically sourced points.
Right.
And all of a sudden you have a AI generator that's ethically founded, and sure, people are going to complain, because especially now AI has become just like a whole like tis bad thing, even when it's used not so and not necessarily a malicious way. You know, using AI to help you, like you see it a lot in like service industry work. There's like whole like AI algorithms to help you do like the scheduling and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know?
Right. It's funny because that used to be like a very contentious thing at one point too, you know? Having AI do scheduling for workers and whatnot.
Yeah, well, I think at the end of the day, like you still have to have a human eye go through it.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Like I think
regardless of the AI you are using, it can be a helpful tool, but at the end of the day, you need to also do the work and make sure that it did it right.
I don't think we'll ever get past that point. I mean, maybe, but in our lifetime, maybe not.
I kind of doubt it.
I think a human touch is always going to be needed to do something of quality. So, and yeah,
or make sure it finishes in quality. Like,
yeah, I remember too. Like, you know, back when some of the jobs I worked at, where it was like, oh yeah, the computer just spits out the schedule for you. So that's what we adhere to. I remember one of my bosses later saying like, no, you have to go over that schedule and make sure everything's okay because it fucks up all the time. So
yeah,
it's that makes sense.
It also doesn't. It only knows the parameters it's put behind. You may also know something that hasn't been put into that system. Oh, one of my employees is going to need this other day.
Yeah,
it's not going to know that.
Right.
You need to go make sure. So but it's a useful tool though. Also,
yeah, exactly. It's not like it can't be used. It can make work a lot easier, and that's how I feel that AI is. It's a good tool that can make your work easier, or even allow you to do some things that you're not really super capable of, right? And then you have to go over that and do the best of your ability. So it's
or get someone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Get someone, or pay someone something that to help you get that product out. But sure, like you see it all the time lately too. We talked about it last time with Hotel Barcelona having that little bit of AI in it.
Yeah.
I see why that, people are like, oh, I see a whole bunch of things that they intended it. They were just going to do it. But it's no, well, also when you're developing a game, you kind of want some things there, right? We always see used assets and stuff like that.
Right.
It's a quick way to generate some assets that are closer to what you need.
Yeah.
Than normal. I can totally see how shit like that can get left behind.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I don't think that was as big of a deal as people made it out to be.
Yeah, and the fact that they're using it, okay, I can't picture a better way. I think it'd be a super useful tool, again, with ethical systems put behind it, and if it wasn't such a impact on our environment, that setting up storyboards and stuff, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You could quickly set up storyboards through that. And who cares if that's AI generated or all that sloppy? None of that's going to be used.
Yeah. Right.
It's just there to give visualization for everyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know. A lot of it, I think, gets blown out of proportion. I don't approve of it in a number of ways, obviously, if you listen to me speak, but I think there are ethical ways to go about it.
Well, I think these companies are starting to turn around and they want people to use this stuff, right? That's the bottom line. And I think they're realizing that they have to make some sort of change, because there are so many people who see the harm in it that they can't convince enough people to use it in a way that they could sell it to be a big enough audience, basically, without making some change that's going to protect those people. So yeah, hopefully some better good comes from it. We'll see.
I hope so.
All right, what you got?
Oh shoot, right.
Oh yeah, we're not just talking, we're doing news.
Well, this will kind of actually lead in fairly well. And it's it's like a two-part thing.
Okay.
So ZeniMax, who laid off who canceled that MMO project and laid off a handful of people. I say a handful, a rather large amount of people, have started their own project, their own studio.
Yeah.
They've labeled the studio is named Sackbird Studios. It's with some people who were working on the Project Blackbird.
It's a good logo.
It's a pretty good logo. I like the logo.
Yeah.
It's a little weird though. It's he has a normal wing and then just this
this hand wing.
Hand.
Yeah.
And there's a little off-putting, but I can look past it. Some of them are from the canceled Project Blackbird MMO, and some from ESO.
Mm-hmm.
Cool thing about Sackbird is that it is a employee owned.
Mm-hmm.
So some statements from them. So with no outside investors, full creative control, the team is focused on building great games on their own terms. After years in the AAA, we wanted the freedom to take smart risks without waiting for a green light or chasing quarterly targets, said David Worley, the new COO of Sackbird. We're fully employee-owned and funded, which means we only answer to the people who are passionate about the games.
That's good. That's good.
They described the studio as focused on creative control and sustainable development. Saying we are grateful for our time at ZeniMax Studios. It shaped us as developers and as people, says Lee Ridout, the CEO of Sackbird. When I learned that Blackbird was being canceled and a lot of people were losing their jobs, it lit a fire, and we realized the best way to protect our craft and our team was to create a studio where creative independence isn't negotiable.
Wow. I'm about it.
Yeah. It seems like off of some of the other statements, it seems like they have at least a couple years to put something out without any like further funding. So that's really cool. I like the employee-owned part. It's good to see one go off and just start as employee-owned.
Yeah.
And I hope the best for these guys. Although, seemingly, they did have some backlash.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So there was some backlash accusing the bird for the logo being AI generated. They said that the logo is not. Our trademark logo was hand-drawn by a human artist working directly with the founding team. Some supporting visuals on our website, like the Baltimore skyline and social icons, were generated with AI image tools, then customized and polished by us. At the time, we did not have any artists on staff and were racing to meet a launch deadline. So AI helped us prototype quickly. They don't view the controversial tech as a replacement for artists, just another brush in the box.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they got in a little bit of hot water for AI stuff. Although I don't think that bird looks AI generated.
No, I didn't think so either. But maybe it's because of like what you had said.
Like I said, the arm. The arm looked a little weird and goofy.
Yeah, that might cause people. I think that's what people do a lot of the times is when they see something off at all, they might immediately jump to AI now instead of thinking, oh, it's just like a weird, quirky decision that was made to fit within whatever constraints that an artist actually had, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it could have been done by AI. It's a pretty simple logo. It's a pretty simple bird.
Yeah.
But overall, like the even though it's kind of weird to have it wanted like a fish shape and whatever like that, but like it's all like proportionally right. Nothing's proportionally off. The feet look proper.
Yeah.
The shadow looks more or less accurate.
Oh, and that's the other thing too, is that with these really simple pieces of artwork, I think it's a lot harder to tell whether it's AI generated or not, because the simpler you get, then I think the more difficult that it is to tell whether it's AI or not. So yeah, things like logos can definitely be something where that line is blurred.
I think you got to look a little closer or whatever. But I don't see it. It didn't look AI art.
It doesn't look AI art to me. Yeah, no. And I think that's the thing. What I'm saying here is that when it comes to these sort of things, like, you can't just jump to the conclusion. Like, I get it. And I think it's super, super cool that they're like, oh yeah, no, but here are our AI generated stuff.
You didn't call us out on this one, but we have used it in this spot and this spot.
Yeah, which
it's not our intention to like keep these this way, but we didn't have, we're reaching. They had to make an announcement on the whole studio being open. Anyways, so they could even start business.
Yeah, so that's the thing, like that them putting that out for free to everyone, saying here is what we have used it for. That's super commendable, and to show some honesty. So they didn't have to add that in there. Nobody asked them about it, from what it sounds like. So
no. But yeah, it fell in line with a little bit of that talking about AI.
Yeah, I got some
exaggerated a bit.
I'm gonna switch this around since we to continue on with some AI stuff, if you'd like.
Okay. I love talking about AI.
Do you like talking about Elon Musk?
Oh, God damn it, no. What kind of question is that? If anyone likes talking about Elon Musk, you should go look for a therapist.
I'm gonna say, I think the one person who likes talking about Elon Musk is Elon Musk, so
and he needs a therapist.
Well,
my point stands.
So apparently there's been, I mean, I know there's tons of AI generated content on social media. It's everywhere. But
it is.
But
you mean that video of the Pikachu getting arrested was not real?
No, it wasn't. I know, crazy, right? I thought it was.
I was hoping it wasn't, because Pikachu's just too good for that.
That's true. But yeah, apparently somebody shared some AI generated content of a video game that I guess people were like, oh wow, this actually looks really good, like it could be a real game. And so Musk basically came out and said that they are having a studio where they're gonna make a game created by AI. And while Grok isn't completely ready to make AI all on its own, they're gonna need a quote unquote tutor, video game tutor, which is gonna train Grok in the world of video games, whatever the fuck that means. They're looking for somebody to do that job. Part of the posting Polygon posts or states is you will use proprietary software to provide labels, annotations, and inputs on projects involving game mechanics, narratives, and design elements. You must support the delivery of high-quality curated data that enhances AI's understanding of gaming principles and outputs. In this effort, you will collaborate with technical staff to develop tasks that improve AI's ability to generate and refine video game content. You'll also work with technical staff to improve annotation tools for efficient workflows. So, that's the thing that's coming. There's another quote I wanted to hear. So, Larian Studios publishing director Michael Cromwell Dowse has stated, AI has its place as a tool, but we have all the tools in the world, and they aren't compensating for the incredible lack of cogent direction. There is no craft without the human touch, the relative skill issue, or the exhibition of otherness. To turn games into digital, emotionless content is to abandon all resonance. So, Musk is saying there will be an AI-generated video game, full video game, that will come out next year. What that'll do for the industry, I don't know, but yeah. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, I mean, Dowse continues on for a little bit. I mean, I like his statement that AI isn't going to solve the problem of the industry, which is leadership and vision.
Oh yeah.
He continued on that, like, those who will succeed, those are people building something for people. People building something for people is a quote from Baldur's Gate 3, apparently. When they were making that, and how they were making a game for those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, let's not listen to Elon, right? This guy lied about playing.
I mean, being I don't think he's not lying when he's talking about wanting to make a game that's fully generated by AI. And I think that's something that we should be concerned about.
I mean, he for sure is. Like, I have no question about it. The same guy who tried to play off his, like, paid for account.
Yeah.
That he had, like, pro gamers playing to boost him up. Saying that he's the best fucking Diablo 3 player or Diablo 4 player and Path of Exile 2. All lies. Of course he's going to create an AI game.
Yeah, the thing is here is that I don't think he's going to be able to deliver on the time, because there's one thing that Elon Musk has never ever delivered on is his time frames. I don't think any one of these AI can hold in their headspace the
game.
A full game to make it cohesive.
He's got to come out with one that it will release on time, but it ain't gonna be good. It's gonna be like barely a game.
Yeah,
I assure you, it'll come out, and he'll be all proud of it, stating it's the next great thing. But it's gonna be barely a game.
Yeah, no, we'll see.
He's an idiot.
But I mean, the thing is that if eventually it does get to the point where a full game can come out and people do play it and it's well received, then that'll be a whole different thing that we have to deal with. So
I don't think it will be, honestly.
That it'll get to that point?
I don't think it'll be well received.
Oh, I mean, that's like, what people
even
said
when it
about...
comes out. I don't really think it's going to be all that well. Like, there's obviously going to be people, you see it nowadays, people who really want the whole AI thing to take off, touting how good AI. We see it now. There's like, and those same people are going to tout how good this game is. But I'm pretty sure for the general part, and like, at least have faith in most game journalism to be like, they're going to be honest for the most part, or we're going to see the ones I got paid to not be.
Well, I mean, so here's the thing. When Sora 2 first debuted, what was that, like 3 or 4 months ago, before it was actually like available to the public, when they were first showing it off. You know, all the journalists that you know, they're very much like, hey, these were like things that they curated, right? Like we saw some stuff where it was like not so great, but it shows that if you have a real hand on it, somebody who knows how to use the tool really well, you can create these videos that have never been able to be done before. Because I mean, like, the big thing that everyone was talking about is someone like an AI generated character walks in front of the camera, right? And typically what would happen is that AI would just forget about everything. That person would go out of the frame, expose the scene again, and signs would be different in the background. The person would be different. Sometimes it'd be a different race, like their hair would be completely different, jewelry, like everything. It was just like, yeah, it couldn't remember fucking 10 frames in the past to be able to regenerate that image and recall that. And like, yeah, we could trick AI into saying take that image and bring it forward or whatnot, but it wasn't actually doing true generative AI at the time. So when Sora 2 showed off that yes, it was actually remembering and bringing that detail forward, and they were saying like, yeah, you can still see some issues in the background, like it didn't remember everything, but it's getting better. That blew people away because they were like, this is the next step forward. And as it gets better, we're going to see that become more and more convincing. And the fear that I have is that the peak that we can get to, honestly, is that it's going to be able to create a fully realized game. And that'll be, I think, just something that if they can get to that point in our lifetime, that it'll be a huge success.
I imagine the first games that come out are going to be very small.
Oh yeah, no, they will be. They'll be horrible.
Candy Crush style games.
Right. Yeah, probably. Very probably. Actually, yeah, that's probably the first thing that Musk will bring out. Because I don't think that this is a year away. This achievement is decades away. But I could be wrong.
To make like a full-fledged like game, I don't see it.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that people were saying that very instance that I just described.
Is impressive. I've seen a lot of videos on Sora 2. I'll admit it's impressive, but I still don't think it's going to be able to create like a game, a compelling game.
Well, no, Sora 2 won't. That's not what it's designed for. So, but I mean, that's the thing, is that like what Musk is trying to do is create an AI specifically for making games.
Yeah,
but
because he can't and wishes he could,
but
and doesn't want to pay anybody to make one.
The thing is that 6 months ago, before Sora 2 was first shown off, people didn't think that AI was going to be able to hold that sort of memory, for at least a decade. People thought that problem wasn't going to be overcome anytime soon. And then, a year later, Sora 2 is doing it. Not perfectly, but it's doing it.
We've also seen that like AI actress.
Yeah.
Now.
I mean, the thing is that these things they're advancing a lot faster than I thought people thought that they would. So that's why it's something where it's like,
I think it just shows off how fast technology grows.
Oh yeah, no, that's for sure.
It grows so fast that we have problems using it like ethically.
Yeah, right. But we'll see. I think we're coming to terms with it. But yeah, so that's that. Look out for Elon.
It just disturbs me how much like power and shit that uses.
That's actually probably going to get a lot better a lot sooner. And that's thanks to the Chinese government. Actually,
I hope it does. Like, that's
the Chinese government has figured out how to be efficient with AI.
My biggest issue right now is that issue. Like,
yeah,
it is so damaging to what we have, and what we have is so goddamn fragile already.
Mm-hmm.
That it's terrifying. Like, absolutely terrifying.
Right. All right, what you got next?
Oh, right, it's my turn. My bad. Let's see.
What
bad. Should we talk about?
Bad to the bone. Your laser bone.
Laser bones. I thought this was really cool. So I got it from GameDeveloper.com. This company, Deviant Legal, just released an in-depth guide to publishing agreements. So it's a European law firm. So keep that in mind. It is going to be, if you do go look for it, it is all about like European agreements and stuff.
Okay.
But in their words, it's the reason we are releasing this free resource is that we want to democratize access to the legal knowledge for the game industry. Personally, I am annoyed by the fact that too much knowledge is only accessible to people with financial resources to attend events or to engage a lawyer. Current public resources often require you give away your personal data or are just fractions of relevant information. So this thing is to, from what I understand, it helps look at different publishing contracts and the different clauses that would appear and that could appear in those. Divided into 14 sections, touching on topics like audits, royalties, future games, marketing, and legal terms. Each is broken down into subsections for each of those different things.
Yeah, and I think here for American audiences, like this is something that you can read to keep in the back of your mind of what you need to pay attention to. Just don't take what's in here as like legal fact and advice for the United States.
Yeah, well, a lot of this stuff would transfer over quite well, it seems, because a lot of it is just like clauses.
Yeah,
what exactly like stuff. Yeah, like it breaks down like what exactly an audit clause is and why it would matter and how it might be implemented in a contract. So it's pretty basic information. So it's still useful like around the world. But yeah, some of the more legal things you might see in it are going to be like specific to the EU.
Yeah. That's really cool, though. Glad
but it is cool. It's really, really cool. If you're like independent game developer, about to like, you've got people knocking at your door to help you publish. This is something you might want to read,
right? Yeah,
and I think it's nice to have resources out there like that. There should be. I agree with these people. That shit should be free and available to look at without having to fork over your data.
Right. Yeah.
So I thought that was really cool. And I got to put it to this GameDeveloper.com. They have some really good articles that I don't see in other publications.
Yeah.
little shout out there. What else you got?
What else I got? I got more Nintendo news.
What?
This is kind of a small thing. We don't need to like really go too in depth. I should have brought it up earlier, but so yeah, Nintendo's suing a Reddit mod for 4.5 million. Basically more piracy going against James Archbox Williams. An
Archbox.
Yep. Probably because he's a Linux fan of some sort.
Yeah, typical.
So yeah, Nintendo seeking 4.5 million for him facilitating pirating. They believe that Williams created, operated, supported, and promoted piracy websites that allowed users to download, quote, extensive libraries from Nintendo Switch games. Apparently, Williams had deleted some of his posts that could have implied him in actually doing some of these things, so that doesn't look good.
I was gonna say smart guy.
Well, no, not smart, because that can just be brought up. The things that you delete don't stay deleted, like even Snapchat.
But Frankie, I deleted it.
Yeah, no, and
it said it was deleted. You can't access it after that.
That could actually bring additional charges against you for trying to cover up something. So don't do that.
I thought it went into the nether sphere.
No, it does not.
No?
No. So
okay, well then where does the nether sphere come in?
There is no nether sphere.
What?
You're mistaken. That's what I'm saying.
What?
Now,
I've been lied to?
You have been. What's funny here is that Nintendo they are basically saying, so Nintendo has elected, quote, this is a quote from Nintendo has elected not to seek statutory damages for Williams DMCA anti-trafficking violations, even though such damages could be several $1 million. As a further gesture of reasonableness, Nintendo of America also has elected not to pursue recovery of its attorney's fees and costs to which it is entitled.
That's true. It is. It's one of the reasons they got Doug Bowser or Gary Bowser. So
yeah.
Hard.
So I think
I find it interesting that they took those away this time.
Yeah, I
they
think
didn't with Gary.
I think they sent the message with Gary, and people were so upset, and they're like, why are you ruining this person's life? Like, yeah, he did a shitty thing, but why are you ruining his life? Like, it's not like he killed somebody, right?
Yeah, this might have been too much.
Yeah, so I think they're saying, okay, like, yeah, if we go after the base of what we're owed, which, I mean, that's another thing that could be up to debate, but if they're just going with that, that's still enough to ruin somebody's life. They don't need to go the extra mile. I find this one a little bit more salacious, because, like, if he's just sharing links to websites, it's not just that. It's the fact that he might have even owned some of these shops. I think it's come out that he did. He was selling stuff. Nintendo's sent him cease and desist letters.
He was selling. Okay.
Yeah,
I take everything I said back. I didn't realize he was selling this. Because
it wasn't just that he was just putting
to like free ROM sites.
No, it was a lot more than that.
That shouldn't be even close to enough to get you.
And that's just alleged, what I've heard from Nintendo. So I don't know for sure, but that's what Nintendo is arguing. But it seems to be that they have gathered so much against him. There's just so many points that they have cited. One of the things that apparently he was doing was asking for, quote, donations for eShop gift cards for his services of helping people pirate video games. So it's it goes even further.
See, this brings up my point again. When you start trying to do stuff with, like, making money off of that sort of type of thing, that's when you get yourself in trouble.
Yeah, that's at least when Nintendo will come after you. In the very
least. But a lot of the things will come after you.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's just kind of a thing. Like, that's why they have a hard time going after those free ROM sites, because technically they're just not earning money that way. Of course, those sites then go and try and make money some other way and fuck themselves over.
Yeah.
Because they're being watched very, 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 very fucking closely.
Yep. Exactly. So yeah, that's that on Nintendo. Hopefully that means again that they won't be doing like crazy ridiculous stuff in the future, like suing somebody for 4.5 million. That's enough. You don't need to go the extra mile, so that if maybe for some reason they were able to come up with that money, they're not having to deal with these other charges as well. Because I mean, it's like debtor's prison, you know? It's, I don't know, it's bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just look at like Gary Bowser. The guy owes so much money, he's gonna be paying for like ever.
Yeah, he was even mentioned in this article. I don't even remember if they just they just brought him up. Bowser will likely spend the rest of his life paying Nintendo back over the lawsuit.
Yeah. That's insane.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You got two more, right? Yeah.
Do I? Yeah. Looks like it. Mind's Eye. Remember that atrocity of that game?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it turns out some devs are accusing the studio execs of mishandling and crunch.
What? What does that ever happen?
Following the inauspicious launch, according to this, I like that word.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, shotgun. Mark Warren. Love it. And after the layoffs, 93 current and former staff employees signed an open letter demanding an apology while accusing Bill the Rocket Boys senior leadership of having consistently mishandled the redundancy process and mandating unbearable levels of overtime. The former staff accused the studio leadership of long-standing disrespect and mistreatment, and alleged that an estimate of 250 to 300 workers have been let go as part of the layoff at Rocket Boy so far. These layoffs, in their quote, these layoffs happened because you repeatedly refused to listen to your workforce's years of experience, resulting in one of the worst video game launches this decade.
Yep.
We believe you have consistently mishandled the redundancy process, causing confusion and distress for all staff. Employees have received misinformation, been handled dismissal notices with the wrong notice periods, and have been put in the wrong teams so that their performances were scored by the wrong people.
Wow.
These and other errors have potentially resulted in the wrongful dismissal of dozens of staff members.
Wow.
Our experience at the company has been one of burnout, job insecurity, health issues, and failure of a game that many of us had put years of our lives into. They call for Build a Rocket Boy to give a public apology and give staff on redundancy notices the option to either work their notice period or take a payment in lieu of notice. A concerted and meaningful and documented effort to improve the conditions and processes within the company, including the acknowledgement of the IWGB as a trade union. So, they're seem mad.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking egregious.
Yeah, and the IWGB, for those who don't know, is the Independent Workers of Great Britain.
Okay.
Union.
Yeah. Man,
So
that's crazy. Yeah, they should. Gonna have to keep an eye on that because they haven't responded yet, have they?
Yes.
Oh.
There was a response.
Oh, okay.
Rock Paper Shotgun did reach out, and they said they have an update. Build a Rocket Boy have provided Rock Paper Shotgun with the following statement. Every one of our former team members poured passion, creativity, and hard work into our games and our studio. Parting ways with people is never easy, and we were deeply saddened to make that decision. We didn't anticipate having to make redundancies after launch, but we approached this process with care and transparency, meeting all of our obligations. We're listening closely to the feedback from former employees and are committed to learning and growing from it. So it's pretty standard PR statement.
Yeah.
Trying to pass off that, oh, yeah, well, we did all of our obligations, even though that kind of contradicts the whole, like,
yeah, sounds like they weren't.
the date periods being wrong, notice periods being off.
Wow. Well, thanks for the non-response, really.
Yeah, standard PR.
Yeah. No, that's worse than standard PR.
Well,
some of that sounds like straight
PR.
up lying.
Standard PR is just lying. And
Nah. See, standard PR is twisting things to the way you want it. This is just straight up, sounds like straight up lying. You know? There was no spin doctor here. There's just somebody who's like, did we do this? Delete, we're sorry for.
maybe I can't tell the difference anymore being lied to every day as an American citizen.
Yep. Damn, that's crazy. Well, cool.
Yeah.
Stay away from that company, developers.
Mind's Eye and Build a Rocket Boy having some troubles.
Yeah, well, I hope they go down with a response like that. I
don't want to see him go down. I'm gonna put something. I don't necessarily want to see like that whole studio go down or anything. What I like to see is what these guys want, which is for these issues to be seriously looked at and like documentedly so looked at. You know, like prove that you are doing these things, because we're tired of people saying, "Oh, we're going to do that," and then not.
Yeah, well, but that's kind of the problem with some of these companies. It's like, you know, just to play devil's advocate. I mean, I agree with you, but obviously, if they're going this hard against what their own people are saying, then they don't care about their employees at all, and there won't be any change coming because of that. They're not going to listen.
I mean, that's true.
So it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I would like to see that company, that culture change, but it sounds like they literally changes. Yeah, in the very least.
Well, here's the thing that gives them a bit more hope off of that, which is that they are indeed unionized. we're talking about a unionized company, so they do have a bit more power. If they don't want to come to it,
Yeah.
they can vote to strike.
Right. Yeah.
They can hold that collective power. So
Hopefully.
they are in a better position than others who have found themselves in similar spots over the years. And a couple years.
Yeah.
So many damn people have been laid off. Yay.
Yay.
Games.
Right.
Boy, I love the game industry.
Speaking of things I love about the game industry, Dead Space.
Oh yeah, I do love Dead Space.
Do you like
You're
Skate?
right.
Do you like Skate?
Yeah, I like the one that was for the DS, where you had to like draw the tricks on the board.
Oh, I forgot about that. That was good stuff.
That was a fun skate.
Yeah.
But overall, not really. I more prefer the zaniness of like Tony Hawk.
Yeah. Well, so EA's new Skate, it's currently in early access, free to play.
Been received well.
I've actually seen a lot of gamers who have been like saying how fun it is.
Okay. Well, they did. I've just said the responses I've seen haven't been well.
Yeah.
I say that, but they also have had a lot of people playing. So
Yeah, like that's the thing is that like I've seen like a lot of shorts, people actually playing the game, like, oh, this is really cool here, like this is what I like to do, like this is interesting stuff that maybe they can add into the game. I think honestly they're working hard. It seems like they have something good on their hands. Maybe something good will come of it. Maybe not.
Well, it's
according
play,
to
right?
this, yeah, it's free to play. So
free to play.
yeah. But according to this, there is a new skin available in early access that's going to cost you, was it $35? And it's a cosplay version of Isaac Clarke from Dead Space, meaning it's Isaac Clarke's outfit, but it's like cardboard because it's a cosplay, right? For $35. So people are extremely upset. Now it's one of these things
that's pretty bad.
It's a free to play game, gonna be funded by microtransactions. It's a little weird that they're giving this like.
It's a bit more expensive, like a bit more expensive than your average Marvel Rivals costume.
No, I think I guess it's a little bit more, right? It's like $25 for Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
It's like the average.
I was going off of like the average price.
Yeah.
Some of them are way more expensive.
No, I think 36 is like the same price. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the most expensive ones are 36 unless it's like a bundle of costumes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the average is around 25. So yeah.
That sounds right.
I don't know. I mean, it's a cool little outfit, but it's like, yeah, it's not like the way it is and it's represented. It doesn't make sense.
That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, some people think it looks horrible, but that's because it's supposed to be a quote-unquote cosplay, right? So
yeah, I think that's actually like the fact that it's all made out of cardboard. I saw the picture of it. Or like we're currently looking at it right now.
Yeah.
I think it looks pretty funny. Like I would rock that. That's pretty fun. We're talking about a game that's supposed to be kind of goofy and silly. Like
yeah,
you can tell by its like. First off, it's free to play, and so far what I've seen, like with its physics and stuff, it can get pretty like goofy pretty quick.
Yeah.
And they seem to be playing into that, having fun little characters like that on a free to play. Is cool.
It is cool.
The price is absurd, and I've ranted about it again and again with Marvel Rivals, with this game. What is it? I just saw I didn't talk about it, but it was in one of the news things I was reading. They just released another like League of Legends bundle, and it's the only way to get a couple of costumes for people, and it's $100. You have to pay that $100 to get them. There's no other way.
Wow.
And it's just like absurd. That's fucking absurd. I think like I get it, free to play game and stuff, but like they're making so much money. They don't need to charge that much.
Yeah, I don't think so. And I feel like they might even make more money if they can lower the prices.
They don't even need to worry about like the tariff thing.
Yeah, no.
Right? Like you're doing digital goods here. The fuck's going on?
Indeed. Yeah, no.
I did see something funny. I don't have it as news, but I saw something funny today. I said tariffs and it made me think of it. Cards Against Humanity is releasing a new version where they explain the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like, it was a ridiculous takedown. It's all because of the tariffs. So they're releasing this version. It'd be 100% tariff free. And they're donating funds. Oh man, let me find this article real quick. Let me find it. Now that we got it here. A surprise article. But yeah, the idea here is that they're doing the explain the joke so that it's educational, so that it won't be tariffed, because educational stuff can't be tariffed. And donating the funds to a library for, I think, freedom of speech, something like that.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Yeah, detailed explanation of the joke, why it is funny. Are you kidding me? Damn pop-ups. And any relevant social and political or historical context. It's 100% exempt from quote unquote Donald Trump's stupid tariffs.
That's good.
It'll be going, profits will go towards the American Library Association, a nonprofit that has protested book bans across the country.
Okay. That's cool.
Absolutely fucking hilarious. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think it's funny. They're gonna explain the jokes. Man, there was one that like said some of the jokes. But their statement, we don't need to read it, but it becomes very clear on where they stand on the current U.S. administration. And they changed. One of the cards used to be in this year's mass shooting has now been changed to this week's mass shooting.
Yep. So true.
Oh, you can change it again because it's today's mass shooting. We are officially, actually, currently we're over one a day, but that's cool.
Yeah.
Yay. Anyways, you can pre-order the product for $25 until the end in a couple days, October 15th.
Okay, cool.
You can read their
I haven't
statement.
played cards in a while, actually.
You can read their statement, which is hilarious. I don't think we need to read it here. In fact, probably better we don't. We might read this. We'll probably definitely end up needing to like bleep stuff.
Yeah,
it is scathing to the administration currently. Yeah, it's pretty good. I thought that was funny. Little tidbit there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I took us on a tangent.
You did.
My bad.
No, it's cool. So last one's all you.
All right. Right. So Ubisoft has been reported by GameFile that Ubisoft canceled a Assassin's Creed game that would have been set during the U.S. Civil War and Reconstruction period. You would have played a recently freed black man who comes in conflict, or who ends up with joining the Assassin's Brotherhood thing, ends up with the whole Assassin's Creed thing.
Yep.
And then coming into conflict with groups, including emerging KKK. Apparently this was canceled. I'm going to say that's a shame, because it sounds like it could have been really fun.
Right.
But I do understand why that they would be like, maybe we shouldn't go ahead and do that.
You feel like it would be okay, but then you look at the political state of the United States and you're like, I guess I do understand.
It should most definitely not be an issue.
Right.
It should most absurdly, like, it should be just fine.
Yeah.
You should all go, hey, that sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly, when I first heard the pitch, was like, oh, wow, that, like, I hate Ubisoft, but that might have actually gotten me to play again.
Mm-hmm.
Because it seems like such a fun idea.
Yeah.
And it's been a while since they've like traveled back to like the US. They did that like Liberation one. And it was fun. That was like the last time they were good, but it was fun.
Yeah.
But again, I get it with the current political climate. And that definitely seems to be why it was canceled.
Yeah.
With the backlash that they received from just having the Black Samurai. It's easy to see why they would just go ahead and skip it. Unfortunate that's become an issue. Just in general, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Right. Damn. Oh well.
It's like when Wolfenstein comes out, we gotta hear about how like, oh, they're attacking the Nazis.
I was just thinking, like, will we get to that point?
What do you mean?
We'll see.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Right?
That's a good thing, right? Like, I've been told my whole damn life, even the Joker hated Nazis.
Right.
There was a crossover where Joker and Red Skull started working together for a moment. And they were going to team up and take everyone down. It's one of those big, like, when they did the crossover with DC, right? And as soon as the Joker finds out that the Red Skull's a Nazi, like, as soon, they instantly start trying to kill each other because the Joker's like, look, he's like, I might be an evil maniacal bastard, but I'm American and you're a fucking Nazi.
Yeah. Right.
Now we're here.
Now we're here. Indeed.
We gotta think about their feelings. Even though, you know, they refuse to do the same to anyone else. I'm so glad we don't do like real news.
Hey, this is real news.
I would be all the time. Well, like,
I know what you mean.
News.
Yeah. No, I do not want to get involved in that mess.
Oh no, I have my opinions and I'm strong about them, and obviously I can't hide it too much from what we do every day. But goddamn,
yeah.
I think I'd lose my mind.
Right. Well, yeah, that's it for the news.
Yeah, it's pretty newsy.
Let's get into our weeks.
Yeah, we've had weeks.
Have you done things?
Right?
You played the games?
It's been a week.
It has been a week for sure.
We last talked about it.
Yep.
You
want to go first? You want me to go first?
I'll go.
I went first last week, so.
No, coffee and corn dogs went first last week.
But I actually.
This time we don't have to hear about it. For once.
But see, I actually did go first last week. It's not a bit this time.
It's not a bit this time. I'll go. That's all good.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've been playing Hades 2 quite a bit, which I've absolutely been loving. And I'm so freaking close to beating going to Hades. Because in this one you're trying to fight your way into Hades. And fight Kronos. So I fought in Kronos. My last 4 runs, I've gotten to Kronos every time, and I've gotten him down to his second health bar every time, but I just can't quite finish him off. He'll get me just before, like, I've gotten him so freaking close. It's so frustrating. I only do like 1 run at a time in that game now because, well, first off, the run takes me forever because it's like the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I just get so close that it's like, okay, I need to stop for a second, take a breath.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta step away for a minute, you know?
Yeah, well, I have a feeling that's the only reason that I've gotten to him, and like as far as I have each time, because I just step away for a sec, do the 1 run.
Yeah.
Like, okay, didn't make it this time.
Yeah.
Try next time.
Right.
And that's been a pretty solid. That's been going pretty solidly. Try like once a day. Been playing more Borderlands 4, which I've been quite enjoying. It's running a lot better now.
Oh, that's good.
I haven't had any problems over the last few days of playing it. Some people are complaining about like the drop rates now.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Lo and behold, everyone complained about the over, like how much they dropped in 3, and now people are all mad that they don't drop nearly as much.
Yeah.
I for one like how infrequently they drop because it actually feels like a reward.
Yeah.
A something. Oh, hey, I have just found something. Like I played for like a couple days. I got a couple of golds, but most of those were out of like the gold chest that I went ahead and opened. So I haven't found like a gold in nature or like just out in the game for quite a long time. But yesterday, I was complaining about it to Andrew, to Coffee, and I open up just one of like the random little lockers that usually have like some cash in it.
Yeah.
And a gold gun popped right out of the thing. He was like, "Oh, really? You don't find them?" It's like you open up like the smallest loot container that has like a 0.0001% chance of even having a gun in it.
All right. That's hilarious.
Like, yeah, look, that's just gotta be because you're here and the game hates me and wants to make me look
the
bad.
Game heard you and was like, "Oh, this is a perfect opportunity."
I'm gonna make him out to be a liar. Check this out.
Right.
I thought that was funny though.
Yeah. No,
Oh yeah, of course you would. So that's been a lot of fun. I've been liking this one a lot more. I definitely like it more than 3. I think they've done a better job with the characters.
Mm-hmm.
I like the characters a lot more. I do think like they've gone a little overboard with the open world thing, making it feel a little Ubisoft with a lot of like world markers.
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of those markers being like the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
I don't think it's too bad. Like there's these bunkers that you can go do, and there's a handful of them. It's one of these like repeatable type missions, but every bunker has like a unique boss down at the bottom of it that you can even, Mad Moxie replay and farm if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And they're all I think all the bosses have been pretty well designed. Usually they're a bigger version of one of the other monsters or something like that with like a few extra little moves. But overall, I think that there's like a lot of like boss monsters and big tough guys to fight that provide unique challenges. One of them would like kick my ass the other day. He has like this black hole generator on his back, and he just kicked my ass. I did not know it. I had like 0 answers to this guy.
Well, it's good. It sounds like it's
but I like
it's
that.
fun.
Like,
though, right?
I died on it, and it was like, okay, all right. He's like one of these world bosses that like if you fail at him, he kind of disappears. They just show up randomly throughout the map. So I didn't get to go like right back to him or anything.
Yeah.
But it's like, all right, but watch out for that fucker. I've been enjoying it though. It's been pretty good. Like getting fairly close to halfway through it. The campaign, I haven't gotten to end game yet, which I hear some people are having the biggest problem with.
How so?
But I've overall quite enjoyed it. They've done better on story. The gameplay has improved a bit. The addition of the grappling hook has added like a little dimension to the fights that I quite enjoy.
Yeah, that was something I was actually pretty interested in.
It's really fun to like grab like a barrel from across the ring and then chuck it at a group of enemies,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've done well. Let's see what else. I've been playing this Megabonk game. More so in the last couple days. But it's pretty fun. Little survivor game.
Yeah.
I did a challenge. I finished my challenge for Audible. I don't know if I mentioned it last week.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so I finished the challenge with no problem. Got my badge for
we weren't worried that you wouldn't be able to finish it.
It was rough. Only half an hour each day.
Yeah. Yeah, was the issue finding something new that you could listen to?
No, I just restarted an older book.
Yeah, exactly. Fucker.
Wasn't difficult at all.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's just how it goes for me.
Yep.
I just saw that challenge. I was like, oh yeah, I do that anyways. What are you talking about?
Right.
I'll at least listen to a book half hour each day. At least. See what else. Well, Gen V.
Who?
Still watching Gen V.
Oh, yeah.
Which has been like super good. I've been quite enjoying it. Of course, I like The Boys too.
Yeah.
I think if you don't like The Boys, you probably won't enjoy this one. But if you like The Boys, it's a nice little thing, and they're connecting this all to like what's going on with The Boys. Maybe a little too much so. Their last flashback was like had clips from the last season of The Boys in it. And I was like, oh, so wow, if you hadn't seen The Boys, you'd be really confused about where these clips just came from because they've not been in this show. But as was pointed out to me while watching it, it's like, yeah, but is anybody who doesn't like The Boys really gonna watch the show?
Yeah.
Probably not.
You're right.
Maybe they just started with that one and then decided to watch The Boys afterwards, but it's definitely one of those like combined shows. Oh my gosh, I'm getting just bounced around right now.
I'm seeing this. This is it looks
the most
intense.
hilarious thing I've ever done. Oh god, okay, I got stuck on a wall. Now
Holy shit!
This game is insane.
Right?
They're all pushing me. I'm gaining all this speed because they're all just pushing me around.
Oh, I
there
see.
They go. There they go, draining me.
Oh my god. That's good.
That was hilarious. Well, I'm glad that happened while I was talking on my run. That was fun.
Right?
Yeah, not much else. Things are starting to level out at my place, so I'm hoping to be able to start streaming again soon. Go back to finishing The Last of Us.
Yeah.
And playing The Last of Us 2, finally. I did have a small issue with my computer. But
yeah, I'm starting to have some weird issues too. I think
I haven't been able to do any of the, like, you got me that hard drive. I haven't been able to put it in because I went to go do it and I haven't been able to find any of my screwdrivers or anything. Nothing to actually do the job.
Yeah.
And I should probably get some duster because the backside of it's really dirty. And that vacuum's not quite enough to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of in like a little stuck spot with my PC.
Fair enough. Yeah. Hopefully you can get that cleared up though. Do some more streaming.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get that hard drive in. At least.
You should double check that I'm not sure, but your case might have tool list. Have you double checked it?
I still need to attach I need tools for this fan. You know, screwdriver for the fan.
That's right. Yeah. You do definitely need that. Yeah.
As far as the hard drive goes, it does need to be mounted onto the thing.
Oh, okay.
It has once they're mounted, they can come out really easily.
Yeah. But you have to put it onto the plate.
But you have to put it on that plate first.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
And most of those are normal screws, I believe, and not thumb screws.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you got?
Shoot. No, I don't think that's.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, I actually got a few things. First and foremost, what's on my screen here? Night in the Woods. Been playing through that. Working on a video for it. So, and it's starting to really come together. So I've been playing a lot of this game. I got to do a whole nother run through it here once I'm done. I need to do at least one other run through it to get all of the secondary main dialogue. I don't know if I'm going to do additional runs through the game to get all the little itty bitty dialogue changes that you can get, but at least get the main ones. But oh my god, I love this game so much. It's so good. If I don't know how to describe the game. I mean, it's like an interactive novel. It's a platformer. It's full of mini games. It's, some people like to call it even a walking simulator. I wouldn't call it that, because I mean, I guess it could be, but I don't know. It's so many things. There's so much adventure going on in it. Yeah, its artwork is so unique. The story is so good. The music pairs up so well with the game. There's not hardly anything that I could say bad or even as a misstep about the game. You know, and if you're, I'd say even if you are on the more conservative side, because there's a fair bit of commentary against some conservatism, specifically when it comes to the murder cult in the game. But even still, I think there's a lot of you can just really connect to the base message of the game, regardless of your political affiliation, because it's not really political. Like, when you get down to it, it's just like, oh, it just so happened that these people who, they're conservatives, so therefore they went to this really far off crazy fucking place of deciding to become a murder cult. Like,
who doesn't decide that ever so often?
Yeah, exactly. Like it makes sense.
I thought about it a couple times.
It makes sense in the context of what's happened in the history of the town, and you know, where people are and whatnot. You know, geographically as well. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot that it does have to say about unionizing and
I find workers' rights
and
don't necessarily go on like just straight politicals, right? Like political lines.
No.
I think all of us can agree that like most of us are being worked way too much for way too little. Like,
and that's like exactly what this game covers.
A partisan thing.
Yeah, no. I mean, sometimes it feels like people try to make it a partisan thing, but yeah, this game doesn't. Have the one. It doesn't do that. It just really gets down to the point of the real issue, and specifically what it's done to the Rust Belt in America. So it's a really interesting dive into that. And then on top of that, just the feelings that you can get from kind of like, it's not really a coming of age story, but it is in a way. So the connections that you can create for May and what that means for all the characters that you interact with, like, it's really, really good. So I just highly recommend anybody to play it. If you don't like it, I mean, I guess if you're not liking it within the first hour and a half of it. It's only like a 12-hour long game, I think, but I think an hour and a half is probably a good amount to figure out if you're gonna truly enjoy it. But that being said, I think it's like 3 hours in is when, you know, the meat of the game really starts to take hold. So, yeah, check it out. It's really, really good. I think it's still something that's underappreciated at large. But if you care about the way people are treated, it's a really, really good story for looking into that sort of thing and how that works within society, I think. So yeah, been playing through that. It's been a loads of fun. You still haven't played it, huh?
No.
Oh God, Christian, this shit's like right up your alley. Swear to God, you would love the crap out of it.
I've seen a lot of the story, and I do approve of its message.
Yeah. But yeah, my videos, it's a theory that I have, a game theory. But yeah, I'm gonna dig into that a little bit. We'll see. I think it's my argument's coming together pretty well. So, but I'm hoping to get that out before Halloween. And since it's fall, it's the perfect time to do this. So, what else? There's Deadly Premonition. That's right. Played a little bit more of that. That game's as quirky and fun as ever. I still haven't really
ridiculous game.
I haven't gotten to the part where it's opened up yet, and you can do more talking with the townsfolk and exploring around and doing that sort of stuff. But I'm pretty close to that. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, looking forward to playing through that more. Alien Earth.
Ooh, yeah.
Still not done with it. We're getting closer though. So, yeah, I think it's good maybe that I haven't finished it, because I do want to discuss with you and coffee about it. So,
oh yeah.
But yeah,
we'll have to do it.
It's really
Alien
good.
Episode.
I'm loving it. Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's really good.
And I'm interested to see where it's going, because honestly, like, I don't see how it's retconning anything. Like, it could, but I don't think it has. I mean, depending on where it ends at the end of the season.
I just don't feel like it's like a lot of stuff has just kind of dropped the any pursuit or look at the engineers.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, it feels like that gets dropped in Alien Covenant, you know? That doesn't become the focus, because I think the idea, honestly, is that the company doesn't really care about the engineers. What the fuck did they do?
They're gone.
We want the xenomorph.
Well, I like to look. That's why I like this show so far, is that it's a more look into like the companies.
Yeah, right. That's been pretty cool. Thus far.
But the only ones that we really have any dealing with before this has been Weyland.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, Weyland-Yutani.
The same company. Yeah.
Well, I mean, in Prometheus, it's just Weyland, right?
Well, yeah, that was before the merger, but
yeah,
they become Weyland-Yutani.
I don't remember
Weyland-Yutani in the first.
Yeah.
In the first one.
Yeah, in the first movie, they're already merged, or bought out. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if in Covenant if the merger already happened, but I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's still just Weyland.
I don't know. I like the look into them. I hate Boy Cavalier, but you know that's a good thing. I'm supposed to.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, excited to see where that's going. What else? Got other things. Oh, we watched through Game of Thrones. We've been going through that slowly but surely. We finished the final season.
Yeah.
And that one was tough to get through, let me tell you. Because the first episode, okay, let's just say, season 7, it's an okay season. I didn't remember a lot of it because it's just mediocre. Season 8 was bad. I do remember some of the things, but I wish I would have forgotten them completely. Yeah, I mean, I don't think my opinion about the show has changed. It's really good. I think even season 7's worth watching. And maybe even season 8 just to close it out, but that last season is pretty damn bad. And going back
it's so fast.
Yeah, going back.
That's why everyone got so mad at like the sudden transition of Daenerys. It's like, okay, yeah, but that's not supposed to be sudden.
Yeah, and like, honestly, like going back books, and keeping
you're already getting like clues to that shit.
Well, I mean, honestly, if you in the show, it's like even in season 3, there were some signs of it, and well, yeah, like, and it does ramp up.
Like near the 3rd book,
yeah,
like you start getting like the fact that she's kind of like her brother.
Yeah, the issue is that between season 7 and 8, it's like you get more and more hints of her like having that dark side come out, and then it's all suspended for the long night, right?
Yeah.
And then it's just like you kind of understand, like, yeah, like there's a lot of shit that just happened to her, so she does react in this manner. But the problem is that she goes from saying like she doesn't want to do that, making a really good point for why she isn't like that, to then immediately doing it.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't feel at any point like she's untrue to herself. When she's showing these signs of madness before, she's actively talking about why she's justifying them, right? So it goes from her being able to articulate that to going completely against her own self. And that's the breakdown there, I think. But there's a lot of that in the last season. Just these weird tone shifts, you know? And again, like you said, I think it's purely because season 8 should have been two separate seasons. And I'm
gonna put it too. It also shouldn't have. Also, a lot of this isn't really their fault.
No, I think it still is, honestly, because
I blame George R. a lot more.
No, here's why I don't. Because they had the resources to hire other writers. They had the resources to fill this out. And then when you go back and you look at some of the comments that the actors are making at the time, they're basically saying like, yeah, we got tired of the way that things were going because they were pushing us too far too quickly. It's more of what the showrunners did, not just in the writing, but in the tone of the show, the way they wanted to take it. They had the resources available. These were easily fixable things, and they didn't do it.
I mean, they did such a good job of translating like what was written.
Exactly. You know, that's what I'm saying.
This is why I kind of blame George R.
No, that's the thing. It's like if it wasn't finished, then what they should have done is hired some writers to do that job, and then instead of them trying to come up with all of this stuff, because
instead of them just using the timeline.
Yeah, because here's the thing. All right, even some of the stuff
don't
that they
forget that George R was like part of that like executive decision making.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, but I'm sure like he would have probably said
stop writing.
Yeah, I'm sure like there's a few other things too that really point to that I think that like they could hired people and it would have been fine. But honestly, they didn't need to. There's a lot of story that isn't covered in the books that they did just perfectly fine. But it's not until the last season that you really see them say, all right, we just got to cut to the chase and get this over with.
Nah, I would say from the moment I started feeling the rush from the moment John died, basically from the moment they stopped having a book to go off of. Everything seems so rushed.
That's season 5.
Yeah.
At the end. Season 6 is still a really good season.
I still think it was I remember it being good, but it still felt like a bit rushed. And that's when I started being like, uh-oh. This might be going too fast.
I don't know. I think you should go back because I feel like it's too slow. You know, I think the only thing that feels any sort of rushed.
I mean, to be fair,
Arya's
let's also thank George R. R. Martin that we even got that much of it. They wanted to do like 3 seasons.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right. I don't know. Like having just recently watched it, I just feel like this is like the blame is squarely on the showrunners. They could have taken okay, we can maybe say it could have been maybe the actors and the contracts that were already signed and all that stuff. We can maybe say it's that because maybe they couldn't renegotiate. I kind of doubt that. I feel like they were making enough money off of this that it didn't matter. They could throw enough money at anybody to say, okay, we could do one more season. Because I really think that's all they needed to make it at least an ending that would have been satisfying. You don't need to make it great.
No, if they were given more time to show her evolving madness. Yeah. Like I said, I knew she was going mad.
Yeah, me too.
In the books.
Yep. Well, I'm not even from the books, from the show. I felt like I knew that. Like, again, everything that happens in the last few episodes, it's like you
get it real early in the books that she's like fighting this madness inside of her. She constantly has these thoughts of like crushing her foe.
Yeah, and she outwardly states them in the show as early as season 3 or 4. I can't remember.
Like I feel like as soon as she takes over Drogo's like tribe.
Yeah.
She instantly starts having like.
But she has a lot of hardships before then. For at least in the show,
yes.
I don't think
her brother did not treat her well, and she.
No, I think in the show it doesn't really show until she has her first success, and as soon as she has her first success, you can start to see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, the hints are there. Everything there is laid out for the way that the show ends. Like the fact that Bran gets picked. Like, okay, that would be fine, but he doesn't have the best story because you didn't show his fucking story.
No, because they skipped his story, which is really unfortunate because he has like a rather they give you part of it, right? Mm-hmm. Like his adventure past the wall.
Yeah.
And stuff, but like you only get some vague stuff when so much more happened
right
to him in the book.
Yeah. One thing I hated in the last few seasons is that Tyrion just fails over and over and over and over. He doesn't have a single fucking success since he leaves, which would be okay.
In the book, it's like crushing him.
Yeah.
These like constant failures are like getting to him after he gets his nose after he gets his face all fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
He goes into like a mass serious depression that starts fucking with everything.
Oh yeah, no, he's way more afflicted in the book.
Yeah, well, that's one thing that I don't think that they got to address in the book because they wanted to keep Peter Dinklage's pretty face.
Yeah,
which goes against what kind of happened in the book, which is dude got like, fucked up. Dude doesn't have a nose.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's so much that gets overlooked. But again,
and then the little bit of self-suppression that they do show him towards it comes off as false, because it's really not that bad. Just like
exactly.
Just like it happens in Hollywood, like, oh, the ugly girl with the scar.
She
got like a slight like disfigurement on her face, and other than that is like drop dead gorgeous.
Right. Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, so hard. So hard for her.
So yeah, there's all these things that I think the end I would be okay with, but it's the journey up to there. It falls flat in the last season. Like, I'm even okay that Jaime ends up going back to Cersei, right? Because that's the whole thing. Like, it starts off with the thing we do for love, right? And I think it's so poignant to his character that's just something he cannot overcome. Like, there's so many times where you're just like, God, what a fucking bastard. But he does do everything for Cersei, despite how shitty that she treats him and how crappy that whole situation is. It's one of those things where he's a slave to it. And I think that's important for him to show, like, yeah, this is a character that just, you want them to change and they're just never going to. I think that's a pretty okay story point to have. But it rings hollow in the last season. You don't get that sort of sense of like, okay, this is why he's doing it. It just feels like he does it as a betrayal, you know, not so much as like that he just doesn't have the will in him to change as strong of a person.
You also
don't
get like that inner dialogue that you get in the books from his like perspective chapters, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't get that same sort of like attention to it.
Yeah,
because I mean, Jaime does grow a lot in those books.
He does, actually.
He somewhat learns not to just follow his sister's every whim.
Yeah. Well, but he always fails to call back to it. Yeah. But he tries, right?
He can't stop, like, in the end, letting her do whatever she wants.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like,
yeah.
It's just part of his life.
Yeah, exactly. So, again, it's one of these things where I feel like everything was set up. The showrunners had every opportunity and they didn't capitalize it. It like, as much as there is an argument to be said that what George R.R. Martin didn't bring to the table affected them. Yes, it 100% did. He's not blameless in this. But I think that the showrunners had every opportunity to fix it and they didn't want to. They wanted to cash out and go. Like, the last season just feels so low effort.
Yeah,
so low effort, except from the actors. The actors are the only ones where I see they tried to bring what they could to the table, which is why I don't want to blame them.
Well, yeah, at that time, I mean, at that point, they've all invested so much time and emotion into being these characters,
right?
So much time with each other. I mean, fucking half of them married each other.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's one of the things. But so it was bittersweet to go through that story again. But I do still think that it's a really good story. All the way up to season 7, that there's genuine good storytelling to be had. With with season 7 kind of being the weakest of them all.
I just wish the book would ever finish.
Yeah, that would be nice too. Yeah. But yeah, I think that is it. Oh, you know what? Actually, one more thing. Mention Marvel Rivals. Daredevil, super fucking fun. What a great DPS character. Like, my favorite so far. He's a little hard to get into. I can tell there's going to be a lot of technique, but so fun.
I do like the idea, like, So I first thought when they first introduced it, I was joking with Coffee. Oh, it should just make it blind. You can't see anybody on the screen except for like echolocation style. And they kind of did that.
Yeah.
And I was actually impressed. Like they didn't go full out like I was saying or anything, but
yeah,
to do any bit of that
right
at all I thought was rather impressive. It was like, okay, hey.
Yeah,
I can respect that.
I think the way they did it was pretty cool too. Like honestly, so.
Well, I did have one more thing.
Oh,
before we
Oh yeah, that's right, huh? Yeah.
I had a game I found that I wanted to share with you that I thought you might like. Being a chess guy. This is Below the Crown. Is a dungeon roguelike, except for you use chess pieces and cards. You have like you can summon up a rook to place down, and it's very puzzle oriented, but in chess pieces. So you have like you get pieces in chess, and you gotta like get your king from like where you start to like an exit, or get the other king and like checkmate. And it looked really cool. Like on Steam, one of the trailers shows off like a bit of the puzzle aspect of the game, and it looks really cool. You can like evolve your piece a little bit. There's like things that change a little bit of the rules.
Yeah, okay.
But it looked really cool, and if you are a chess person, it looked even more cool.
This looks interesting. Yeah. Yeah, sorry,
I thought I would share with you because I know you like chess.
Yeah.
And
okay. It comes out November 10th. Planned release date, but there is a demo now. So
there's a demo. Ooh. I played the demo.
I will check that out for sure.
I think you would like it because it's really, really chess oriented, and it makes you think. You take your time on the moves. There's no like time rush or nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
It seems fun though.
Yeah, I'll check that out.
You would like it
for sure. All right. Well, I guess that concludes the show. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
See this mountain of guys I have.
Right, I do. Everyone does right now.
They're walking on top of each other.
It's good stuff. Yeah, thank you, everyone, for joining us. We do the show typically every Sunday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. Join us here on the YouTube, Twitch, and yeah, catch us over at classicgamerbrain.com, where you can take a look at our archives and subscribe on your favorite podcast listener directly from there, or from our RSS feed. And
everyone's favorite coffee and corn dog should be here.
Yeah. Oh, Discord. We got a Discord. Check that out.
We do.
Discord.classicgamerbrain.com. Join in on the conversation over there.
Or play games.
Yeah.
Or do whatever.
Right.
Post memes.
Post the memes. Yeah.
Do things. Occasionally.
So yeah. Thank you to Littles for joining.
My pleasure.
And thank you everyone else out there. We love you all. Catch you guys next time.
Good night.
Okay, bye.
We gotta go. End of the show. Here on the 8-Bit Show. We love you guys. And we gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. I'll wrap it up. Okay, bye.